Hello, my name is Maureen Nietfeld and I'm 38 years old. My journey with VHL began when I was 4 years old. My mom thought I had a lazy eye and took me to the eye doctor, only to find out that it was not a lazy eye at all. The doctors told my mom that I had an eye full of cancer and to take me immediately to Philadelphia to Wills Eye Institute. There, I had excellent surgeons who told my mother that it was not cancer and that these tumors were hemangioblastomas. After a few surgeries to save the eye, they had to remove it, but excellent surgeons there told my mom that these tumors looked like von Hippel-Lindau syndrome. This was nothing that we had heard of before, though we did know that my grandmother died of renal cell carcinoma when she was 38 years old. The doctors told my mom to get regular imaging done, and when I was 10 years old, I was officially diagnosed because they detected a brain tumor in my brainstem. At that point, both of my parents were tested and came up negative for von Hippel-Lindau syndrome. They thought that I was possibly first in family, or the disease had skipped a generation from my grandmother to me. Then, when I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with renal cell carcinoma and continuing to have surgeries on the left eye. I was then totally blind by the age of 17. By the age of 26, after many partial nephrectomies, I was able to receive a kidney transplant from my brother. When my mom was 40 years old, an unrelenting migraine headache took her to the emergency room where a brain tumor was detected. It was then that my mom was diagnosed with von Hippel-Lindau syndrome, and my entire family was tested again. We found out that my mom and one of my brothers also were positive for von Hippel-Lindau syndrome. The disease continued to be relentless on me, and I've had multiple brain surgeries, spinal cord surgeries, a pheochromocytoma, and many eye surgeries. After having brain surgery on my brainstem in 2017, I am now left with no function in my right hand and constant pain through my right arm, my face, and chest. I also have balance issues due to the spinal cord tumors and the multiple brain surgeries. I've now had a total of 35 surgeries and still have 9 brain tumors. I also have consistently low blood pressure due to brainstem damage and countless cysts all over my pancreas, which is now causing me to be a type 2 diabetic. I am also a wife and a mother, and this is Logan, my 21-month-old baby boy. Unfortunately, he also has von Hippel-Lindau syndrome. We had him tested at birth, and so far everything has been fine. I'd also like you to meet my guide dog, Riley. He works to help me navigate because of my total blindness, but he also helps me with stability due to all of the damage in my central nervous system. Thank you so much for listening to my story today. I now want to pass this off to my fellow VHL warrior, Seth.